Hi everybody, Miguel here from Team Booberific. I'm going to be talking about the end of Metal Gear Online. If you all know what Metal Gear Online is, good for you. For those who don't, well, too bad for you. Yeah, it's been 8 years since, or not 8 years, it's been 4 years since it's been online. And now it's coming to an end on the 12th, which I believe is tomorrow. So yeah, it's over. I'm like, I can't believe it's over. I love that game. Like, I would always play it right when I come home from school. Back when it first came out, I remember getting the beta, and for those who did get the beta, I remember playing a lot of knife matches that people would create, and it was just intense. Especially the knife matches, because everybody would go around like a certain arena or a little area, and they would make a circle, and then the two guys would go in the middle, and then they would go and fight at each other and kill each other, which was just intense. And then when it actually came out, it just blew my mind with all the new gear you could get on the online shop, all the expansions, other characters, and then when they released the female characters, it just blew me away because it was just awesome, you know. And then with the unique characters like Old Snake, the Mark II, Raiden, Liquid Snake, and of course Johnny and Marrow, and Maylene, which was just awesome. The new maps were amazing, and of course the world tournament was intense, with having that Ryu kid winning. But now it's coming to an end. Is there gonna be a mgo3? mgo3? Maybe. There has to be an mgo3 because it was just amazing. And there is a clip on YouTube for the Metal Gear Rising Online. You have to look for it. It's like it doesn't show anything. It just shows like little clips of looks like a female cyborg sort of running around with a gun, and she shoots someone and it turns like yellowish. So yeah, look for that video, because at the ending of that clip, it shows the Metal Gear Rising, where it says the developers, the creator, and producer. And I was like, wow, when I saw that. So yeah, they're gonna be on mgo3. It's not gonna come out maybe until Rising comes out, which is early next year. But yeah, Metal Gear Online is going out. I'm kind of mad. I'm a little disappointed because they stopped making maps. They didn't release any new guns after the I believe it was the meme expansion, and then that was it. And then I stopped playing only because my PS3 broke down. So I got an Xbox 360. Just because I got frustrated with the PS3. It was like the 4th time it broke on me. So hopefully this new online that they're gonna come out with Rising is better, hopefully, because I saw a gameplay for Rising, which was incredible, but there's some things I don't like about it, but that's the way they made it. But hopefully Kojima hopefully helps make the online play with the Fox engine, because the Fox engine was just amazing. And if not, then that's just the way it goes. Also, the other thing that kind of disappointed me about Metal Gear Online was that they just stopped making maps. But I mean, they kept making a gear for your character, but the maps, they need more maps, more guns. Um, yeah, the map to me, I think it was the maps. They needed more maps, um, and of course more guns. But and of course new game modes, because I would see a lot of people play prison game modes where it would be Grozny Grad, and then the red team, or yeah, most likely the red team would be the prisoners. They would have to drop their guns, and then the blue team would be the cops or the SWAT team or whatever. Those games were pretty fun, but of course people would always go in and ruin the game, and I was of course one of those people, just to fuck around with everybody. But I mean, but yeah, it was fun. And then they also had people would create the zombie, where the red team would be zombies and the blue team would be only handguns, which was just pretty tight. But it was of course hard because people would always have what is it, the CQC, and then just like, so if the zombies try to grab you, or yeah, and if you had CQC EX, you would just like reverse it and just knock them down and run away, which is funny. But I mean, yeah, it was amazing, these little game modes that people did. Or I would play. There would be some maps, some lobbies where like it's like a chat room sort of. But I mean, like you guys would just like do random shit and just fuck around basically. But I mean, you guys wouldn't like just full on like team deathmatch. No, you guys would like chat and talk, and it was just like, like a little chat room, which is amazing. And of course, people always make just stupid things. And of course, people would always have those level up lobbies where they try to increase their level, because people wanted the best levels, because it took forever, especially the box, where you just get in the box and you just ram people, which was kind of a useless unless you know how to use it. But then the whole thing got annoying with the glitchers and the leg switchers, which of course ruined the game. But yeah, hey, it's coming to an end. I think it was a good run, because I mean, to be honest, it was dead for about 2 years, or maybe 3 years. It's been dead. Only, and I mean, not like player dead. Like there was like no one playing. There was always people playing, always, every day. People were always playing. Dead as in, like they just didn't add no more content. The only thing they added was of course the survival tournaments with the little bandana, and just the money. But the only thing they did was just the gear. That's all. Every week would be a new type of gear. Of course, the gear was way too expensive. It was way too expensive. Every day you would log in, you would get like 50 dripping points to spend on stuff. But you couldn't even buy anything, because everything was like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. And it was just ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, the game was amazing. I loved it. What would have been cool if they made like a mode where it's like you fight like bosses, like a Metal Gear. You fight a Metal Gear, like you and like may say 4 or 6 people would be in a level, or you have to go through stages where you have to fight a boss or something. Which would have been cool, like sort of like with Peace Walker, where you have you and your 3 other companions, or how many companions you had with you, and you would go and fight the bosses, or do the mission, then you fight a boss, like the tank or the helicopter, which was tight. That's what I was really hoping for, something like that after they did with Peace Walker. I was like, why don't they, release that? Why don't we fight Metal Gear Ray, all of us together, or make a zombie, instead of just a lobby, make an actual like little zombie where you see instead of the face paint that a lot of people didn't have enough money for that. It's just be creative. Hopefully they do that with the next Metal Gear. Hopefully for Rising, but because of course, if you see that video of the online for Rising, there is guns. But it's just a quick clip of the character running, and of course shooting someone, and they like disintegrate or something. Well, but I don't know if that's actually Rising or someone just did that. But yeah, I think it's tomorrow, the last day of Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Online. Sorry. And I was hoping, since they're coming out with the HD collection, or they already came out, but for the PS Vita, they're coming out with it. Why didn't they do the whole thing? Of course, people are like, oh, we already have Metal Gear Solid 4. I already had Peace Walker, MGS2, and MGS3, and MGS1, and MGS4. So I was like, what was the point? Oh, it's HD, but it was already HD when they came out, or at least Peace Walker and MGS4. But then, of course, they redid it. But they redid everything, I believe. But also, hopefully they re-release another like collector's edition with Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Peace Walker, MGS4. Of course, all HD. But if they do that, which I doubt, hopefully they make it for both, like they're doing with the HD collection. I don't, that's just my opinion. Hopefully they release it for, of course, Xbox, because that's what I have now. If they're gonna do like the whole trilogy, just do the whole trilogy with all the games. And if they do that, hopefully they make online, for the online, but make it for both consoles, for PS3 and Xbox. Because think about it, having Xbox players and PS3 players going at it, that would be just intense. It'd just be intense. You'd have the lobbies, Xbox fans on red team or blue team or whatever, and you guys just fighting it over who's the better gamers, who are the better fans. Because I've been a Metal Gear fan since the very beginning. But now, since my PS3 broke down, I don't have money for it to fix it. I tried fixing it myself, didn't work. It's the motherboard's fried. Now I have a 360. I'm waiting for Rising. Kind of disappointed. It's coming out next year. We still got like a lot of months before it comes out. And of course, I'm waiting for the story and see what happens after Part 4, which, of course, everyone's wondering. Of course, there are predictions. One of my predictions is, what about Dr. Magnar, the man who saved Raiden's life? The man Raiden says saved his life in MGS4. He says Dr. Magnar saves his life. What creates his, which makes him, I guess, somewhat of a cyborg with the white blood. Hopefully we see something about Dr. Magnar and Rising. If not, then we just have to wait. But that's what I'm hoping, something about Dr. Magnar. And of course, if you see the website, the Make It Right website that they did with the Rising, and you see the pictures of the heart, the heart, the cybernetic heart, the spine, the kidneys, and I was thinking, I was like, well, if that technology, how many years does this take after 4? Because remember, of course, old Snake is already dying. He only has like 2 months left or so before he dies. I was thinking maybe they found a way to save him. Maybe they take him to Dr. Magnar. Dr. Magnar goes, okay, well, we're gonna have to do this quick. which I doubt it. But that's just just to bring him back. But I mean, I doubt they're gonna do that. But that's just me. You know, there's just they could just bring him back or something. But I doubt it because the Rising is only about Raiden and what happens after 4. But I mean, just me brainstorming of what they could do or they could have done. Make Solid Snake into a cyborg, keep him alive. But that's just going way over the top. But I mean, that would be pretty cool, But I mean, yes, of course, Rising. I'm looking forward to that. The end of Metal Gear Online. But remember, when there's an end of something, there is always a beginning of something new. So hopefully, mgo3 coming out for Rising, most likely. And of course, we're all waiting for, of course, that everybody wants, Metal Gear 5. Not anytime soon. Because of course, Kojima is working on his Project Orc. He's still working on that. And, waiting for that because with the Fox engine, it looks pretty cool. Well, at least from what they showed, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, the end of Metal Gear Online. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys want me to make review, talk about Resident Evil 6, Beyond Two Souls, other games like that, hey, I've got nothing else to do. Let me know. Also with Halo, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, just new games that are coming out. Of course, Resident Evil 3 is I already have the pre-order. I'm just waiting for that to come out. Watch Dogs, another great game that looks pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think about the MGO going offline. I mean, I'm mad because I wasted money on the expansions. I bought characters, with real money, and now it's going basically to waste. I think because they didn't add anything new. That basically it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, help me out. Trying to get out there. But yeah, Metal Gear Rising coming out. Maybe MGO3. Remember, look up that video. Just type in Metal Gear Rising Online. It'll be probably like one of the top. It was released May 27th. The guy posted it. Some people, I haven't seen anybody comment on it except for one person who was like, "Did they just put WTF?" Because I didn't even know what I was watching. I was just weird, just little mini clips, and then at the very end it says Metal Gear Rising, and of course the creators, publishers, and stuff like that. And that's the end of the video. It's only like only about a minute and 20 seconds. But yeah, go check that out. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want me to do any reviews, and tell me what you guys think about what Rising will what happens after part 4. What are your predictions? Just let me know. Okay, see you guys later.